Hello, friends, and welcome back. It's Angela, and a very happy Friday to you all. For those of you who don't know, my name, as I said before, is Angela, and I enjoy doing all kinds of fun DIY, junk journals, art projects, and a whole lot of thrifting for vintage treasures. But today, I had promised you a while ago that I would show you how to make these. These came from one of my thrift hauls, and they are Anna Griffin templates to make this present. It's supposed to be a card, but we're going to make it into something we can use in a junk journal. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I did some of these hidden pockets very similar to this. And then I got these and I was like, well, that's kind of a cute idea. So we're going to make some of those. But before we do that, a special shout out today to Special K, to Julie at Camellia Craft Designs, and to Crinkled Path. Hello and welcome back. And for all of you who are new, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun. I was thinking about going live tonight, and then I was like, I've been organizing all day, so I think I won't do that. So what we're going to do is, here's the one that was the template. Here's another one that was a template, but then the other day we made these medallions. So we made ovals and circles. And so this one, I used one of those on that. And then this one is from My Digitals. And so this is just like that one. There is no difference, except mine's from my paper. So what I thought I would do is, if we can do this easily enough. So I've got everything that we need to make one right here. Okay. And then I made my own templates. Let me just lay these out here like I normally do. Okay, let me do this two ways. Hang on before you take a picture. Okay, let's do the Ruby. She's back. And she just got in trouble because she was trying to eat Zenny's dog bed. All right, so take a quick snapshot of side one of the template. So this is going to be the bottom half, and this will be the part that pulls out. Can you guys see that okay? Yes, you're right in frame. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over. And I'm trying to think, do I want to just... Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. All right. So there you go. That's what you're going to need to do. So now we've got the template and we're going to cut it out. Now, I did save you a lot of pain having to watch me trace everything out. So I have done this accordingly. Now, this one, I was able to use one piece of 12 by 12 paper because if I would have normally done this, do you see how I'm off a little bit? But what I thought we would do with this one, instead of making this, but we're going to need that, aren't we? No, we're not. So the point of this piece that's on the, can you see that? No. The point of this piece on the very bottom is essentially to hook or grab this from, I brought my chair down here because I've been organizing, my back hurts. See, so it just stops it, right? But what I thought we would do is grab some papers and make them about this size and just make a little notepad in there. So, kind of like we did on the other one, just to spice it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out while we visit. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I am actually doing this video on a Friday. I do have a quick little reel that a short, I'm sorry, that I did, although it was not short when it was in real time because I was organizing the last of the things that I just found kind of everywhere throughout my process. I have been spending the entire week organizing. Wow. I'm exhausted. but it is, I would say 90, let's see, 90% done. So the craft room itself is all done. I just need to label things. And then, the family room is pretty much done. I'm waiting for, I had to order some extra storage containers. What happened to my pencil? And to finish that up. And then what else? Oh, and then the last thing, which this is going to take me, well, it's not organized. It's all organized. But I need to put kits together. So I've got a lot. I've got all the things to do, sewing junk journal kits to do, kind of home and garden type of cooking things. And then I've got a ton of different topics. Like, I don't know why this is sticking in my head, but I have sports and I have, some holidays and different things like that. And I've got all the pieces and parts. I just need to go and put them all together. So there's kind of a lot of totes, if you will. That's not very straight. There's 3 to be precise that I need to put together. So that happens to be taking up residence in the workout room. So there's that. It doesn't affect the treadmill, so I could still get on it if I really wanted to, but do I want to? Probably not. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and score this so that we can put these kind of side by side, and you can see we're going to use this side as our ooh, did I do that wrong? No, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so this is going to be our pattern side, as is this, right? Okay, so we need to score this. So let me put this kind of, well, we're just going to do this the opposite. It doesn't really matter. Where's my, there it is. Okay, so I want to score it here. No. Oh, start over. See, I got it. I'm going to have to do it this way. It doesn't matter if I do it this way. It's just fine. I can't do it the other way. Apparently, it just messes me up. Yeah, so that's been my entire week. I did have a craft night with my friend, Janice and Scotty and Maggie, and unfortunately Pam was ill, so she didn't get to be there. So see what we're going to do here. We're just folding this up. You can see that, and then we'll tape this here. I did not need to score that there. And I don't need to score it anywhere else. I didn't really need to score it exactly where I did it. Okay, so what I did learn when I did this last time, I used glue, and I shouldn't have. So we're just going to use some double-sided tape. I had to get, I cleaned out my adhesive drawer. I had to get out, 3 different, whatever you call these, double-sided tapes to get one to work. I'm sure because I've had them for so long and I never use them. And I have an ATG gun. That's not working so well. But it is, let's just cut it. It's got the thick tape in it. So I'm like, well, that's not going to. I'm thinking again. Yeah, we're fine. Because we want the pink side up. So I'm not saying this is the best one I could possibly find, but it will work. It will serve the purpose. So yeah, and the fun doesn't stop here. Tomorrow we are doing the venue. So there's that. Ugh. See, this is not. And you know what? How about using your bone folder instead of. So I guess as long as I'm going to do it, I might as well do it all at once, right? Come on. This worked when I tried this off camera. Work with me here. Now I'm knocking things over. Yeah, so let's see. Have I even done? I have not done any crafting videos all week because I had some pre-done. And then I started in my cleaning. Have I? I don't think so. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Well, maybe this is a bad idea. I told you this stuff is like, I mean, it's probably 20 years. No, not 20. It can't be 20 years old. I bet it's 16 years old at least. Maybe more. It's probably as old as Landon. All right. Whoosh. That was painful. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. It's kind of weird that I'm doing this. I'm hoping to not make the video too long so that it will upload quickly. Again, we shall see. So we're going to do this, and this is something that at least one of these will go into that my cottage tea time journal. Okay, let's get this one on here before it sticks to something else. I'm just getting this all prepped. This is the same as what you would do if you don't have these already done templates at home. You're just going to do what I'm doing right now. And it's that easy. I only needed to score it where it folded, but I apparently wasn't reading my own directions. Now, I haven't tried this with, oh boy, with the notebook on this one, but I can't imagine that would be any, please. Well, it sort of worked. That's weird. Huh. Ruby. All right, we're just going to move the bed. Zenny's nowhere to be found, so. Eliminate the temptation. I pray to God that Dave doesn't decide to well, I put it on the mantle so she couldn't even get to it, the duck. If you watched the short that I did the other day, she had that thing and she was on a mission. That is so weird that but it'll work. And that's her very favorite toy. And it's the loudest. And it's hilarious to watch her play with it. Forget it. You know what? I'm just using glue. I can't even do it. But it is loud. Loud. All right, so you're going to get her all glued or taped or semi-glued and taped together. And then you're going to fold these down. Okay? Easy enough. Then we're going to need to put more tape, but I'm not. I'm going to use glue. And what we're going to do is we're going to, this will bed up right to here, right? But before we put this in, let's just make this our base. Okay, so, but remember, when we turn it over, it's going to be, let me just show you. We'll go ahead. Here's my other template. And we're going to score this in the same spots. I'm sorry, I'm probably not explaining this very well, and I truly apologize. I'm out of practice. So we're just going to score it here. That's just so it folds. You don't even really need to do this, to be quite honest, but I'm just trying to follow directions. And, you know, try to be as precise as possible, but okay, see how that's going to go there? So then when we bring this back, this will come here. These will go inside of here, and we'll glue them down. There you have it. And then when it's all closed up, you'll turn it over, and it will be this. How come that doesn't look like it's even? Because it's not. I didn't apparently I didn't score it right. I know I might be off camera for a second, but I'm just going to get that a little bit more even. It's not going to be perfect. Okay. So we're going to glue that down in a minute. But because we want to do something different, we're going to hold off for a second and make that little notepad. All right, so let's just do this one at the same time so you guys can see. It's much easier when somebody does it for you, I'm telling you. Okay, so this is already ready for you. So you're just peeling these all off. I'm going to make a mess. That's what I'm going to do. I really just want to get to the embellishing part because that's the fun part. Use the pokey tool. I love my little pokey tool, mostly because it dingle dangles. It makes me happy. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're just going to take these two and fold them down for now. And see, they already have the adhesive on there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your card, and you're just going to make sure, because if you want it to say something, you could put it on there. Just make sure it's not on the side. It needs to be on the side that's going to pull up. And then this needs to be decorated. Does that make sense? So let me just show you. When you go like this, and this comes folded over like this, you pull it up. Have the happiest of days. Okay, cute. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this here, and we're going to fold this. Whoops. Did I pull off the, no, I didn't pull off the tabs. That would be helpful. Yeah, and you know, because we're going to be really busy this weekend, I really should do my Sewing Notion Sunday video. And not that I always do a video on Saturday, but I have been lately. And so now I feel like I need to do a video for Saturday too. I don't know. I like that it says handmade by on the back. That's cute. All right, now we're going to take these two off. And fold them in like this. And fold this down like that. And our base is ready to go. There we go. All right, so now for this one, we're just not closing it because we want to make that little notepad. Have I thought this through? No. That would be a no. But I think we can just take okay, so it's going to, in this case, because it's the same, it really wouldn't matter. We could do it so, but it's all going to come out. And we'll just go with what we intended. All right, let's find some paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like that, so I can kind of tell how long we need that piece. And this is going to be can only go to right here. Gosh. So it's going to be just under 4 inches by just under 3 inches. Okay, so let's grab some paper. I think I have some little, yeah, here's a bunch. Might as well use it up. Let's see how long this is. Ooh. Now, if we just cut that off, I'm not even going to measure, you guys. I know, crazy, aren't I? The question is, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go right at this line. Pray to goodness I can keep these together. Is that the right line? Not really. Why not? We can go smaller. It's not going to hurt it. Jiminy Christmas. It's paper, Angela. I know these are probably not going to be exactly straight, and that's okay. I'm just wanting to show you how to do it. Whoops. Okay. So we have this. Now, I'm trying to decide. So I think we want this to be here. And I feel like what would work best. Okay, let's just try it. Making sure. Yep, it'll work. So I'm thinking that our back will staple it with 2 baby staples. I'm dropping things. Something is off kilter in this little bowl over here. We're gonna do that. Okay. Nothing fancy schmancy, but what I am gonna do on this one is I'm going to glue this part just with, wait, do I have it the right way? Double check your work, Ange. Okay, when you close this, which way do I want it though? Well, it's not very pretty that side. That's more pretty. More prettier. I see a little notch that needs to be fixed here. See that? Okay, so, my goodness, I got the dropsies. Let's move some stuff out of the way. My goodness. Okay, so if I do this. And then I put this glued onto here. Let's just shove that up there. Yeah. Don't you think that looks better? Yes, for sure. Okay. So let's just glue this one down right here. This glue stick must be just about at it on its last leg because it's top heavy. All right. All right. I'm going to stick that on right there. And I'm glad I did cut that down a little bit because I've got a little bit of leeway on either side. We're going to glue this so it goes right here. So we're going to use the art glitter glue for that. Let me think. Do I have any fun? I feel like, oh, I just cleaned out my glue tip and so it's kind of watery. I feel like I had a funny story to tell you, but I don't know what it was. Must not have been that funny. Okay. Yes. So now we're going to sit this here. I'm going to attempt to fold this over correctly, which I told you I didn't score it correctly. So now it's uneven. That's all right. I can fix it. Gosh. course, when I did my first one, it was easy peasy. That is totally off. Will it come open? Okay, that doesn't matter. It's okay. But I need to fix this. I did notice when I cut that, see that piece? I don't think that was straight. Maybe I can fix it. Okay, this doesn't have to go in there. Let's do this. Yeah, see, one of them is just not, it's just not straight. So we're just going to we're going to do our best. Oh, stop. My cutting with a pair of scissors is not, it has a lot to be desired. We're just going to shore this up a little bit and everything will be just fine. Well, this one will probably not be the one to go in the journal. We shall see. Now let's see how this goes in and out. I think it should be okay. As long as... yeah, it's fine. All right, that's good. It's a little off right there, but... I think we're okay. Oh, goodness. Well, that was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. The first one I did was easy peasy. Okay, now let's decorate. I like that because this one, you know, it can still be a journaling spot. It can be a card if you want. That one's kind of struggling going in and out a little bit. And then this one you can pull all the way out. So, with that in mind, this one I thought we would use our bow. And you can use any embellishment. You don't have to use a bow. I guess maybe I must not have made a bow embellishment because I must have just traced that. So I was thinking we would just pop that there and that there and call it good. Oh, well, we got this too. Do we want that on there? Oh, it does kind of look cute. All right, we'll put that there. What are we going to put on this one? Well, we have this. That's super cute. This is one all of you really, really liked. This, I believe, is... I think this is from the Junk Journal Studio. Might be Kara Brandon, though. Okay, we've got this one. And then we've got one that actually kind of matches. Now, what we could do... remember, we're going to be pulling this in and out, so we don't want it to be too crazy. I'm thinking, I like that. You guys like that? This one I think looks too matchy-matchy. All right, so let's put this here. But I gotta stand up and look. No. What if... okay, let's think while I glue. While I do a little gluey. So I always like to put this on first. What could we put? I know you guys are going to be yelling at me. At the top, I could do some lace. That would be cute. I mean, this one doesn't necessarily look much like a present, but that's okay because remember, this is for your journal. It doesn't have to look like a gift. I just wanted to show you the template. I also have a purse template, and I've also done, which is so weird that I found these at the thrift store, and some time ago I made a template out of a vintage greeting card that I had found and I loved, and so I replicated it and we made purses out of it. So that's kind of, well, it's not really the same, but, and that is, you can find that on my embellishments Or if you just go to Restore You a Creative Movement playlist, that has them all. So when in doubt, you can always go to that. All right. I'm not feeling terribly inspired, but remember, it is after my creative time. Okay, that's cute. Now, we got to decide on this. We could do, we could offset this like that, which looks super cute. And then we could do something, let's see. We could do something bigger and just glue it at the top. So then when it comes out, let's see. Well, but, or you know what else we could do? Not with that one though, because it's got brads in it. Could I? You guys see where I'm going with this? If I put this here and glue this and cut it, that's pretty risky. Let's see what else I've got. It's just a flower isn't going to be in. Oh, here's the gray side. Oh, it goes the other way. You know what? Why not? Why not just do it? Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. It's really driving me crazy. I gotta fix it. Just a little nippy pippy. Let's stick that back in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. I think it'll just add something. All right, let's get the birds glued down. Little birdies. So what I was going to do tonight when I thought about going live, and I'm like, no, I'm not feeling like I'm on my game today. But what I was going to do is, okay, I'm just centering this. I'll tell you in a second. The only thing I'm worried about is this is like a vellum sticker, and I'm afraid I can do it with my knife, but I really got to make sure I get as precise as possible. This should be really interesting. I'm thinking before I do it. What I'm going to do, since this was an afterthought, I need to put something inside of here. So when I cut with my knife, I'm trying to find a scrap. Can I find one? Of course not. Cardstock, cardstock. Any old piece of cardstock will work. Because what I'm going to do is glue the whole thing down. And then cut through it. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to stick that all up in there just for a little protection. And if it doesn't work, well, then it doesn't work. So I want those brads as far down as I can possibly go. All right, we're just going to do it. You guys, such a risk taker today. Oh, it's coming apart a little bit. See that glue? That That tape is probably just, I should just probably get rid of all of it. I never use it anyway, and give me more space in my adhesives drawer. I should have just glued it to begin with. But when I glued it last time, it oozed a little bit, and that was not the best. All right, it's down there, and I don't have a small, I don't think I have, oh yes I do. Instead of using this thing, that's probably, although it is my favorite. Okay. I'm so nervous. All right, we're just doing it. Ooh. Dave came home, and he had been, see, that through that is a little tough. We're gonna have to do that a couple times, I think. And he had, we went out and looked at some houses, and he's like, what kind of look do you got going on here? I'm like, what? Well, and I had done this quick little, thank goodness it was just a time lapse. You only had to look at me for 27 seconds. He's like, wow, it's just like really poofy. Like, thanks, buddy. I love you so much. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I think I've already screwed it up. That's a lot to get through. We're just going to kind of, when in doubt, you know what, I'm going back to my tried and true. We know this will work. And like I had guessed, it is pulling up that vellum. See, the fact that the glue didn't, or that the tape didn't hold, is actually not the best, or not the worst thing in this case. It's allowing me to kind of pull it up a little bit as I go, but it's not going to be perfect. Well, this was a tutorial. Now it's just turning into a hot mess. Oh, well. It's Friday. Ugh. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, now let's make it. Look at that, and I didn't even cut through all that. I'm just going to take a little bit of this sandpaper and sand off some of those spots. This is, like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but if it were, it'd be great. Now, see, here's the problem. I really like this bird in a teacup. Not that I couldn't reprint it, but I'm not thinking this is going to be worthy to go into that journal, but, you know, we shall see. All right, let's fix this thing up here. All right, so we got a little bit of, I see a little piece that I need to, it's really not terrible, but I see that little piece right there. I need to glue that. Maybe. Okay, now let's glue this shut. Hopefully this won't get too goobery. Give it a second. So this is the concept. It's not a difficult one. And like I said, it's very similar to the hidden pockets that we made before. That we made into, let's see, what did we do? We did one that was just a pocket, one that was a notebook. I want to fix this because there's a lot of layers. This is the problem. You know, if you just had one piece in there, this is you know, it's a sticker, and the sticker was pretty thick. And then, yeah, the vellum on top of it. So, not the best choice of items. But it could be worse. Just giving it a second to dry. Oh, but look how cute that looks, just like that. Super cute, right? I'm feeling like I need to like glue more spots where that tape was, but it's like I said, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible. I like it. All right, so we've got two from the kit. We've got one that's altered from the kit, and then two that we did on their own. So yeah. Oh, let me show you the template one more time in case you want to make one for yourself with maybe a little less hassle than I. Let's put all sharp objects away too while we're doing it. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you. Nope, I'll show you just like I did last time. So there's that side. And that side. So there's that one for you while I put some things away. I'll let you get a little screenshot. All right, now I'm going to flip it over. We'll do it this way for you. Oh. Ta-da. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that one. And I will bid you farewell, a farewell Friday. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do for Saturday and Sunday. I don't even know what I'm going to do for Sewing Notion Sunday. All right. So, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully the purse will be a little bit more straightforward. I can't remember which one was more difficult. I don't know. Neither of them are very hard, but when you are doing them on your own with the template, you got to think just a little bit more about it. This one's so far my favorite. I like the little bit of bling, so. And I do actually like this one a lot. It's just not my best work. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.